Thank you for the opportunity to share my research with you. My research project is motivated by the puzzling persistence of high inequality levels in Latin America, despite many other things changing throughout the 20th century. In particular, two motivating questions structure my project. The first one is, why is inequality so sticky? Why does it stay at very high levels in many countries in the region? And the second one is, under what conditions are countries actually able to escape what I call inequality traps? I argue that inequality can change in moments of intense redistributive pressures that impose pressures to both the states that need to respond to these pressures, either by coercion or through institutional reforms to, I argue, the key redistributive institutions, which are tax and agrarian reforms. But these pressures also impose challenges to the economic elites that need to actively engage in wealth defense strategy, both from the pressures themselves, but also from the reforms that the state decides to enact. To understand, to test this empirically, I focus on a comparison of two cases, Colombia and Peru, which had very similar levels of both inequality and what I call the redistributive capacity of states in the first half of the 20th century. And Colombia was not able to escape an inequality trap while Peru was. So to study this, I focus on archival research of the main, of 7 redistributive reforms, tax and agrarian reform legislations. And I argue that in Peru, cohesive economic elite, in Peru and in Colombia in the 1930s, in both countries, a cohesive economic elite was sufficient for the states to not be able to implement redistributive reforms. And in contrast, in Peru in the 1970s, actually a divided elite was sufficient for the country to escape inequality trap. Thank you.